Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Kavin back again with yet another video. This video is all about how I make my thumbnail. So you guys have been asking how I make my thumbnail and some of you guys told me it is very good. So I thought it would be worth sharing to you. So without any further ado, let's dive into the video. My kind of design ideology for the thumbnail is make it simple and clean. Basically, most of the time I will take a screenshot of my video and enhance it. That's it. So first in the list is the YouTube Vanced, which is personally my favorite. That is because of the really dope shot which I took on that day, which really focused on the YouTube Vans style. So I thought that would be the right one for the thumbnail. The first thing you have to notice is the resolution of the photo we are going to do for the thumbnail. It should be 1280 into 720 pixels so that it is the right dimension for the thumbnail, and also it should not exceed the 2 MB limit. And then coming back to the photo, just take the photo and put it over there in the untitled one which I have there. So that's simple. Now click Command T or Control T so that to resize the photo. After resizing it, just hit the tick button up there in the menu bar. That's it. We are good to go. So now you have to create a new layer so that you can apply some gradient on the top for the text effects. Just click the new layer and you will have a new layer up there. Now go to the gradient tool and just click the gradient tool. Now you will find the color. Just click the color so that you should always take a color in the photo so that it will look good. I'm gonna create a gradient over there in the top of the photo, and for that, if you want to redo it, just click Ctrl Z or Command Z. That's up to you. And after doing this, just make sure that you didn't get like a more concentrated gradient. Just have it simple. And coming to the typography part, YouTube Van, I just use the Bibas Neo, which is my favorite one, and I'll just make it italics so that it'll look good and it doesn't even attracts the user, I mean the viewer who you're gonna see. So I'll make it into white so that it'll be very good, and that's it. This time it is good, but I just want to make sure that the viewer who is coming to see should focus on what they have to watch, so that I'll just focus the YouTube Vanced app tile. For that, I'm gonna use the pen tool. The pen tool just selects the area which you want at that particular point. So I'm gonna select the YouTube Vanced and I'm gonna right click it and make the selection. Now after making the selection, I have to create a new layer of the same photo so that it will come over there, and then I just make sure I'll set the set inverse of it so that the rest of the photo, the rest of the thing which I selected will be blurred out. For blurring it, I use the filter and the Gaussian blur. The Gaussian blur simply blurs out everything behind the YouTube bands, so that just creating a depth of field in the photo, and then the depth of field makes the viewer to focus on what they have to see. So that's pretty cool, right? And then just deselect everything and that's it. You're good to go. So if you're watching this video, a sub to the channel will be great, and it's completely free. So what are you waiting for? Just hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon for more videos like this. So the next one is the why Oxygen is superior thumbnail. So that's the second favorite one. So I did it. So do the same thing, like you have to create a new thumbnail that is of 1280 and 720p. Now I'm gonna use the selection tool to select the phone alone. first you just select the select subject. It just randomly selects the thing, and then just hit the W so that you can select the things which you want out there. So after selecting this thing, just create a layer mask, and then after creating the layer mask, after when you are satisfied with the selection of the phone, just create another layer of the same photo, and then just create the clipping mask, that is the layer mask. So after masking it, you can see there are two phones, one is above and one is below. So now why I'm doing this is because I just want you guys to focus on the phone so that I can do some little tweakings in the background. So I'm gonna drag these two layers to the main project, that is the 1280 into 720p. So after coming here, just make sure you resize it to the original one, to just fit over there. And then now we are going to do some little tweakings and some light leaks, so that it'll enhance the viewing experience. So now you are going to do the same gradient tool, and always try to get color from the photo itself. That's cool. So I'm gonna just do some random gradient all over the photo, because OnePlus is known for the red color. So I just want to make sure there are more red colors in the thumbnail. And after doing this, I'm just making this layer a linear dodge one. This is because I just want to be like a light leak, which will again again increases the viewing experience. So now moving on to typography, I'll have the same wordings out here, but this time I'm gonna change the font name. That's the bold font. For a change, I'm using BBAS New for everything. It may not look good, so for this time I'm gonna change it to the bold font, and just have it the same thing. I'm not going to make it italics. And now press A tool and simply click the options or alt, according to your computer, and just drag it over there to create a new layer of it. And now just type what you want, and I'm done with that. So, and again I'm doing that for creating a new text layer, and typing superior for this time. So just align it for the same thing. So that's it for this thumbnail, guys. And but still, if you are a stranger to this video, and if you are searching for this video in the YouTube, and suddenly you see this thing, and you'll definitely click on that. So that's it for the tutorial session, but still I have some more to say to you guys. So speaking of inspiration, the first comes to my mind for thumbnail is MKBHD. He just enhances the screenshot taken from the video, and sometimes a photoshopped one, which looks really good. So these are the inspirations, and I have another one. Let's talk about that later. But still, this guy makes thumbnail really good. Next to MKBHD, the best for thumbnail maker is Canopsy. As you can see, the one which he makes is full of pastel colors, and he always takes a photo and then enhances it, and he will just do Photoshop things a lot. And fun fact, but he doesn't use Photoshop, he uses Affinity Photo. That's great, but still it looks dope, right?